Hello, my beautiful souls. This is your angel card reader, Daniela, with Angelical Intervention. I just want to thank you guys so very much for being so supportive throughout my journey. And just to know that I'm on day 10 and you guys are still here. Like, you're fucking amazing. Like, seriously, amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate hearing what you have to say. It just makes me so excited to read your comments, to see other perspectives, and just kind of, share it amongst our brothers and sisters so that we are all just being open and loving with one another. It's amazing. So I want to thank you again for all of your love and support. I truly cherish it. And as of day 10, the topic today is going to get a little bit personal. Um, it's about forgiveness. So I know this may be hard for some people to swallow, and then others probably go, oh, this is easy. But whatever route you end up taking this, just understand that this video is not intended to make you feel guilty. It's not going to bring anybody down. It's all about just kind of encouraging you to see the other side and to really forgive yourself and see how the life will, be when you do so. So I really hope that you enjoy what I have to say in regards to this, and I am going to get started. Alright guys, so forgiveness to me is really about letting go. It's about releasing any, emotions that are not in your highest benefit, things that weigh you down, things that really don't generate that positive feel-good feeling. I feel like a lot of it has to do with just kind of removing clutter from your life. And forgiveness for me, even though there are times where I thought I would never be able to forgive somebody for their actions, I seemingly knew how to kind of get myself to feel peaceful with the idea of forgiveness. And that was just my personal experience. I know not everybody's like that, but I say forgiveness for forgiving other people for me was definitely a lot easier than, let's say, compassion. That was what I struggled with most. And I think now that I'm at this point in my life, I feel that I kind of embody both compassion and forgiveness because I do believe that they go hand in hand with one another. So I know if you've been in a situation where you're in a crossroads with just trying to forgive somebody for what they've done, or you feel like it's going to be really hard to ever forgive them and you just don't want to live the rest of your life in resentment. You don't want to have those negative thoughts or ideas in regards to somebody else because, it's just such a waste of energy. And it's truly draining. It truly is. So if you're put in a position right now where you're trying to reach out to make peace with somebody you haven't made peace with in a long time, whether it's somebody else or whether it's with yourself, I say that honestly, just do what you feel is right. Whatever your heart tells you, that's the right direction to go in. Forgiveness is not about forgiving the person for what they've done. I really strongly believe that when we forgive, we're basically allowing ourselves the opportunity to heal when we forgive other people. It's not going, oh, what they've done was totally okay, because we're entitled to feel the way we feel. However, when we forgive them, we're forgiving ourselves. So ultimately, when you're forgiving other people, it's really a break of releasing all those built up emotions you have within yourself and letting them go so that they no longer affect you. They're no longer hurting you or damaging you in your spirit. You're obviously able to just kind of let those emotions go and just not have that harboring up anymore internally. So if you're starting to feel like your chakras are being clogged and you just got so much on your plate, so much heaviness weighing strongly on your shoulders, and you just want to let it go already, you just don't want to hold on to it anymore, I would strongly recommend following your intuition. What is your heart saying? What is your gut saying? What do you feel is right? You feel like apologizing to somebody you haven't talked to in a long time, whether it be a father figure, whether it be the spouse, the father of your kids, a good friend of yours, whoever it may be that has wronged you in some way that you felt really hurt you. It's up to you to really feel like, you know what, I think I'm ready to just release all these emotions and forgive. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, I know that I will be healed and I will be in a good place. Not to sound selfish, but it is true. It is helping you to heal as well as allowing them the opportunity, because you never know. They might have wronged you and felt completely guilty for it. I always think of it like this is compassion coming in, thinking about the other person, how they're feeling about the situation, why they caused the situation in the first place. That's why I say compassion really does tie in with forgiveness. And so if we really think about it and see, is it worth really holding this type of energy towards them? Is it really worth hurting myself over this? I mean, it just depends on how you strongly feel about it. But if you, at the end of the day, if you could truly forgive them and you say, you know what, I really took it out of proportion, or you know what, maybe it was me, and I just kind of took it out on you, and I've held these feelings for too long. There are people that do that. I mean, I'm guilty of it. We all probably have done this once or twice in our lives, where we kind of got mad over something that was just really not something we should be that upset with, and we just let it go. Let it go, because honestly, at the end of the day, it's not worth losing a good friend to, or maybe somebody you truly love. Just got to think about the situation as a whole. Now, there are deeper situations that are definitely more traumatizing, that cause a lot of scarring, over the years internally with ourselves. And those type of things are it takes a longer time and process to heal. So I understand completely on those situations. But those are things that you still can work on, and definitely for yourself, provide that sense of release, because when you do release that, you no longer feel responsible for those emotions that are tying you down. You feel free, you feel liberated, you feel empowered, and you feel like, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve this. Why do I keep hurting myself? Because you know what? We are all connected. Therefore, if someone else is in the process of being hurt in some way by not being forgiven, but it's also you're not forgiving yourself in the process of not forgiving somebody else. So it's just like when you allow that to be released, you're allowing it to all fall away. So it helps you. You help yourself. It helps them to kind of realize that you're doing better, and maybe they'll stop guilt tripping themselves. Maybe they'll be able to move past in their life and heal. So just think about it in all perspectives. But I really hope that this video kind of shed some light on the idea of forgiveness and how compassion is really important, to kind of view other people's lives in a way that, see what they're feeling, understand, put yourself in their situation and get a feel for it. And maybe that might even help gear you to just really focus on, hey, forgiveness will be a lot easier for me if I learned a little bit more compassion. But thank you guys so very much for watching this video. I hope this helps. If you have any experiences you want to share with me, or you want to have a personal conversation with me, I would be happy to hear from you guys. I do sporadic free readings here and there, so if you're really in a tough situation and you're trying to reach out to get some guidance, let me know and I'll be happy to provide you a mini reading to kind of get you on your way of just getting that reassurance or clarity that you're looking for. But anything to do to serve my beautiful people, I would be willing to do so, and very happy to do so at that. I love you guys so very much, and I thank you again. Be blessed. Mwah.